Hello everybody, it's Bria back here with Mommy Magic Entertainment. I am here to do another reading, and I know y'all like, bitch, you don't ever do readings looking like this. Well, it's Libra season, and I intended on doing this reading tomorrow, but I was trying to get ready for bed, and then I kept hearing like Libras, like y'all coming in strong as fuck. And when I did a general. This would be my first time in a while doing back-to-back videos, and it's not for clients. The Libra energy just wouldn't let me go to bed without putting y'all reading out there first. So I don't know if it's gonna upload tonight or tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna go ahead on and do Libra's general energy reading / love reading. So it's gonna be some love in here because I feel like Libra love is there's something going on with my Libras. Like, I'm tired too, so this will be my first time. Like, I literally am getting ready for bed, but Libras is like, bitch, don't you go to sleep tonight without doing no fucking reading for us. I didn't intend on doing no reading for a specific sign. I did my reading today for general energy, and I was gonna leave it at that. But Libra said, honey. So that's enough for that. I'm gonna see what the energy is. Spirit, the Most High, give me the best reading for my Libra babies. Give me the best reading for my Libra babies. I have not did a reading this late. Right now it's like 10:30 where I'm at. Normally I do personal readings at this time, not readings for the collective. I automatically see cards jumping out. 10 of Summer is here. I don't know if you can see that. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. I'm going to explain these cards. I'm just reading them off first. Actually, you know what? I'm going to explain it and get off into it. So, I feel like my Libras right now, y'all all don't have an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. You might be raising kids, yes, but I honestly don't see a lot of peace. Hold on one second, because these birds getting on my damn nerves already. Tie this shit back so they can stop scratching my neck. So, I automatically, right here, see that a lot of people done made y'all feel imbalanced, and that's messed up for the Libras, because Libras, y'all whole sign is balance and scales. So when there's people around you making you feel out of your square, it just throws off everything. So I see that you are working hard to possess an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, and that you want a group of people around you that you can trust. And that has not been what's been going on lately. So now Spirit is like showing you who's there for you, who not there for you, and now it's time to move up out of that energy. And the 9 of Autumn is here, and I find that so significant because fall is on its way. Changes are happening. You just have to work on those changes within yourself. So start with you. Start with you. So start within. The 9 of Autumn is reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. So some of y'all are finally realizing that you could do bad all by yourself. You don't need nobody else. Some of y'all is like, I feel like a lot of my Libras, y'all used to like to have a lot of people around you, whether it's in your house, maybe you was going out to parties, and now you like, I can't believe I used to be like that. I find more peace and comfort at home by myself and my dog and my kids. Like, you starting to realize that less is definitely more when it comes to the company that you keep, because it was a few people in your life. I'm sorry, I just had to stop. But I feel like I hear it was a few people in your life playing roles. I hear that loud and clear. Like somebody was pretending to be your best friend. Somebody was pretending to be I heard soulmate. I ain't even want to say it, but somebody is definitely standing by your side, acting like they got your back, but really they have their back. And I'm sorry, I'm not a sugar-coated ass tarot priest or nothing. I got my doctors in divinity, and I don't practice hiding the truth. Somebody was definitely in your face 24/7, acting like they had your best interest at heart when really they was just an energy leech. They just They like to feed off your energy in so many words. Like, here you are with all the fruits of your labor around you, and they only standing next to you because they want a piece of your fruit. Half of these people don't even care whether you're doing bad or not. And if they do care that you're doing bad, it's because now that you're doing bad, they can't benefit from you. If you don't have shit, you can't give them nothing. So they might be hurt. And it might come off like, oh, they actually care because I'm down and out. No, these motherfuckers only care that you're down and out because now you can't feed their needs because they're greedy. But I think now with this card coming here as your first card, you manifesting your best life. You manifesting getting away from people that are leeches like that. Like, I think that you're pinpointing who it is, whether it's John, Sally, Mary. You can see, like, John, Sally, Mary, them three people, they energy leeches, so they can go. Like, people are starting, even if you don't notice it, God notices it, spirit notices it, and they're starting to make stuff happen to that person right before your eyes, and you starting to piece together, like, you got some bad juju, some bad karma around you, and I don't want no parts of that, because something ain't right. Like, you can sense it. Like, you know something is wrong and something is off, and you know who I'm talking about. Like, as I'm speaking, I bet you names is coming up in your head right now, and you like, it sounds like you talking about so-and-so. That's the person that spirit is trying to pinpoint. That's why all that stuff is happening to you in front of them, and that's why all that stuff is happening to them in front of you. So the last card I see here is the Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred, like, don't be distracted by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing news. I meant to say amazing new ideas, so maybe you getting a message coming in that's going to turn your frown upside down. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So now Spirit is like, now that y'all done pinpointed who not to mess with, now it's time for you to focus on your goals, your plans for the future, and your present. So you have people watching your back, and they might not be here no more with you. Some of these people that got your back, they on the other side already. They done passed away in transition, and they are now your ancestors. You have a collection of ancestors that's watching your back, and they are helping move things forward in your life. So once again, if I'm speaking right now and names is popping up, that's who helping you. Don't ever second guess that first thought. Like, when you have a first thought, and it might be too wild, you're like, man, that can't be it, because that sounds crazy. It's the truth. Whatever that first initial thought you have about something, like when somebody asks you a question and you get that answer, but you don't give it because you don't trust it, or you ask yourself a question and you don't trust that answer because it was too fast or it sounds too crazy. Trust that shit, sis. Trust that shit, bro. Trust that shit, fam. It's exactly what it is. I have never been wrong about this in my life, in my opinion. Every time I go against that initial thought and I try to find another answer, it ain't never that second answer. It's always that first answer. And now that I know to trust myself, it's less confusion. Day by day go past, and when some shit be fishy and I be like da 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 da, it always be da 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 da. If that make any sense. Like, you know what I'm talking about, Libras. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't talking no bullshit now. And that's just the first three cards. I feel like I don't even need to say nothing else, but I'm going to say something else. Because I feel like, look, oh shit. At the bottom of the deck, we have, I was done with this deck. I was putting it up. But at the bottom of the deck, we got balance. And that's what y'all been looking for. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Your cup is filling up. Your cup is filling up. You just got to be patient. You about to get that balance. Somebody in your life is about to get their karma for screwing over you in a situation. And I feel that strongly, because I'm telling you, when I was trying to get ready for bed, it was like a Libra out there can't rest till they get answers. And sis or bro or fam, you already know the answer. Get rid of that person, get rid of that job, get rid of that situation that is not in alignment with you because it's making you imbalance and it's blocking your blessings. And I say this for every sign almost. But for Libras, I feel like it's really strong because y'all really have to have that balance. You can't go around being unbalanced for too long because then you start tearing shit up and causing drama. Like, don't let a sink overflow in your kitchen and it destroy the whole house. Don't let one sink destroy your whole house. That's all I got to say about that, if that make any sense to you. But I feel like it's something that's overflowing and it's in your head. And eventually that build up is going to go so far and then you're going to flip and you might destroy more than you need to destroy because you didn't pinpoint that thing. And that thing is so simple to pinpoint once you calm down, take a deep breath, and just remove it. Even if this thing lives with you, because it could be a spouse, it could be your mama, it could be your daddy, it could be your husband, your boyfriend, your sister, it could be your girlfriend, your wife. And you don't see a way how to like get rid of them, but you're gonna have to detach with love. If you can't move out from this person or move away from this person, you're going to have to detach with love and find the things that make you happy, whether it's you getting a hobby, you getting out that house and going for a jog at 5 a.m. every day. Do what you got to do to detach, because this one thing is going to cause a buildup that's going to cause an explosion. And it could destroy more than it needs to destroy if you don't address it and accept it and move forward. Because sometimes we might be in denial about somebody that we care about, but don't be in denial about this one. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with this energy and let it know, like, I ain't tolerating this shit no more. Either it's my way or the highway. So that leads me to want to pull out my love oracle cards. Because I really do feel like you're being really patient, and that's what's making you imbalance. Like, you need to kind of be patient with yourself, not be patient with all these people who causing you to be imbalanced. No, give yourself the same energy you give to somebody else right now. My throat is getting so dry while I'm talking. Let me grab my water real quick. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages. I'm truly grateful. And then give thanks like I just did. Be grateful. Even be grateful for the people who you think might be fucking you over, because they're just teaching you a lesson. Coffee cup is here. Meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Take yourself out for a cup of coffee. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. A cup of coffee. I ain't saying get drunk or nothing like that, because liquor block your pineal glands and then you won't be trusting your intuition if you had too much to drink. So tread lightly on your beverages. I know it might be your birthday season, you won't turn up, but like, do it in moderation. Don't turn up too much. Happy birthday to Libras. Happy birthday. Healing heart. Some of y'all are healing from a heartbreak, and you need freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. And that's funny, I just mentioned don't drink too much. I say this all the time when I get this card. Like, please don't try to escape your feelings by overly indulging in toxic activities like drinking and smoking and like popping pills. And some people snort. Don't overly do that kind of stuff right now, because Spirit is trying to send you blessings, and you can't receive them blessings or even know about them blessings if you mentally challenged because of liquor and drugs and stuff. Like, try to get help if that's a problem, like you. And then it might not even be you, Libras. It might be somebody around you that's addicted to substances and it's affecting you. Like, say you a sober person, you don't even drink like that or smoke. It's somebody around you that do it, and they demons is affecting you. Don't let that shit slide. Get away from it as soon as possible. Cupid's arrow is here to let you know to have faith, love is coming, a surprise invitation or meeting, and hesitation. So that's a lot of different things. I feel like it's something coming towards you. You feel it and you hesitating to grab that blessing, because You might not trust it because a lot of people been playing you in the past, and it's kind of like, why trust it now? Everything been going downhill. Who am I to think it's gonna get any better? But don't keep that energy. Let that go. Let the past be the past. Don't compare it to your future because that's the past. You cannot trip over something that's in the past. Like, you can't do it. Let it go. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, marry, a soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. I do feel as if somebody took a vow with you or somebody made a promise to you and they broke it. And that's why the healing heart card is here, because you're trying to figure out, like, I ain't even asked you to do that. I ain't even asked you to be there for me like that. You chose to make these decisions, and now you're going to just throw it all away for what? And that's just, this might not be for everybody. It's like 50% of y'all, I feel. Somebody definitely, they either proposed, they gave you some kind of promise ring, they made some kind of promise to you, and they not standing up to that shit. And it's messing your head up, make you feel unbalanced, because it's like, I ain't asked you to do that. Why you? I didn't ask you to give me that ring. I ain't asked you to hold me down like that. And yeah, maybe it was good for like 5 minutes. And that 5 minutes of fame ended real fast. So, hammer is here. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Oh, yeah. Somebody in your life keep on saying they working on themselves and they working on it and they trying to get better, but they not. I'm here to tell you that this person will heal and they will get better, but they not going to do it with you. They got to get away from you in order to grow. You got to get away from them in order to grow. I swear this just turned into a whole love reading. And that's funny because I felt like it was going to be that anyways before I even hit record. And this could be a friendship. This could be your mom, your dad. Like, this could be family. They keep making you all these empty promises. And it's like they self-sabotage right before your eyes. And it makes you self-sabotage because that's what you're seeing on a consistent basis. Have faith in yourself. Don't keep having faith in humans. I'm going to tell you that right now, because that's an expectation. Don't expect people to do better when you want them to do better. They might do better, but not when you want them to. But this person is like doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that's what's causing that buildup that I talked about earlier. That buildup is happening, and you're going to explode if you don't take a step back and like take a break from this person and give them that chance to like grow. And I feel like I said that in my general energy reading, but I think Spirit want me to say it to the Libra specifically. That way y'all more likely to click on this link when you see it, because it's going to say Libra. A lot of people, when they see general energy reading, they don't click on it. They want a specific reading for that specific sign that they have in their birth chart. I'm feeling pulled to use my love oracles now. Well, I mean, I use love oracle cards just now, but this is a different one with a little bit more. Them was the cold, not cold, but them was the straight to the point cards. These provide like healing messages on what to do about situations like the ones I just talked about. So, you have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Your heart knows that it wants something better than what it's going through now. So that happy family, that feeling content, that full circle that you're looking for, you're going to slowly but surely manifest it because you deserve it. You just have to feel like you deserve it. If you keep on accepting that same person who's working on themselves, that you've been watching work on themselves for years and years and years, and you don't see no change for real, they could be blocking your blessings. How are you going to meet your blessings if you're still working on the things that hurt you? Like, I can't explain it no clearer than that. Stop giving people chances to show you that they're not going to change over and over and over, because time is just going to keep going. And that stuff will weigh on you, and it will cause that buildup that's going to destroy more than it should. So let this person go and grow, and you move forward, because once you start going out, like on that coffee date, you might see your future soulmate making your cup of coffee, or you might sit down and have a cup of coffee, and then they might walk past You drop your phone and they hand it to you, and then you look up and you be like, dang, thank you, you finding the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all exchange numbers, and then boom. Anything's possible, but you got to get out that funk and stop hanging around the same people, places, and things that make you feel bad. And look inside yourself. It's here. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So, Spirit want me to ask you this. What's inside of you that make you feel like you got to hold on to somebody who ain't showing you nothing but the same drama year after year after year after year? Do you think you deserve to go through the same thing? Are you putting them through that same thing? Like, it's some stuff that maybe we accept because we feel like we deserve it. Kind of like if you're in a relationship and you cheated on this person, then they cheated on you, and you don't say nothing and say you really ain't gonna cheat no more. You done. You made a mistake. But this person keep doing it, and you keep accepting it because you started it, quote unquote. So what? Two wrongs don't make a right. That don't mean keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. That mean, can we both heal? Can we both figure out what made us even do this in the first place? That don't mean you can keep cheating all because I cheated once. Like, I know y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because 90% of us done been there and done that shit. One of us make a mistake, and then we allow somebody to keep on fucking us over because we still feel guilt from the first situation, even though we apologized and they, quote unquote, forgave us. Like, y'all can't keep putting yourself through that negative energy because it's not going to get you nowhere. I'm going to do one last oracle card from the Believe in Your Magic deck, because I want y'all to get uplifted. I don't want to end it on a negative note about another motherfucker and how they being disrespectful. I want to give you some guidance and a good message. Spirit, what's one more ounce of advice I can give my Libras? My one eye got stuck closed, but we're going to keep both of them. Thank you, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Spaceships, don't be afraid to sing. I'm going to explain both of these cards. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. Manifestation has came out 2 or 3 times in this reading, and that's just Spirit trying to let you know you can manifest exactly what you want out of your life. You just have to work on manifesting it, being very specific. I said that earlier in my general reading. Go back and watch it. It's the same shit. This is like the same reading I did earlier. It's just specific for Libras. And Spaceship with the don't be afraid to sing, open up that throat chakra. Don't be afraid to tell people what it is you truly want. Don't be afraid to tell people your boundaries. Don't be afraid to tell people when you've had enough. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't sit back and let somebody keep disrespecting you. Don't sit back and let a job disrespect you and waste all your time and act as if you're just an employee and you don't have a life. Because some of y'all might be overly working at work, and these jobs is abusing people right now, or all the time. Actually, not just right now. They've been doing this for years. But your life is more important than making a company happy. You are more important than trying to keep one individual happy. What about your happiness? Don't be afraid to let anybody know what you need from a situation, because they're not going to be afraid to let you know what they need. And I had somebody tell me this before. And then that's it. Once I say this thing, I'm going to end the reading. It's real straight and real cutthroat. One of my uncles, we was talking about something, and I was telling him, like, I don't want to ask for so-and-so. I hate asking for help. And he straight cut into me right then and there. He said, niece, these niggas ain't gonna be afraid to ask you for no pussy, so don't ever be afraid to ask for help when you need it from a man that you sleeping with. If you giving him all of your energy, you giving anything to him sexually, mentally, emotionally, don't ever be afraid to ask. And that go both ways. That go for men and women. I'm just speaking from what was told to me. And I was like, dang, that makes a lot of sense. Because sometimes we will be afraid to ask somebody for exactly what we need. When you look at it, though, other people ain't afraid to tell you what the fuck they want out of you. So don't ever be afraid to sing. Be free. That's all I got for you, my Libras. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Feel free to tip. I got Cashapp. I'm going to drop all my links down below. Or I think I'm going to drop a link down below. I'm going to leave the information because I don't be knowing how to do them links. But Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, please give me a like, share, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. It's been fun. Peace, love, and light.